What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monday morning makeup number 34. And today I am still on the I want to do fall makeup train. So we are actually gonna be, this is sort of fall, but headed towards Halloween. And since I cannot yet purchase the new Nomad palette, I am going to use the Haunted Europe palette today. Before we get started, we are back to the tea. So I am drinking the Celestial Seasonings. It's either honey chamomile vanilla or honey vanilla chamomile. Either way, it's the same thing. And this is mug of the day. If my mouth does not say it, my face absolutely will. And that is me, 150%. And I am going to sit that on my warmer, and that tea is so good. It was in a one of those Celestial Seasonings variety packs. That's where I got that out of. I am also going to be using, I have had these things since they launched. And I kind of just threw them in my drawer, but I want to try them today. These are the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Yeah, Halo Glow Beauty Wands. So I have one that's supposed to be a contour. I'm going to use this one as a blush. This one is supposed to be a blush. This one is called Magic Hour, but that's a little bit too light to be a blush for me. But I think I am going to use Rose Quartz today as my highlighter. But I'm going to put all of those in my makeup basket for the week so I can kind of try them all out. And we are going to get started, and I am going to zoom in and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back, and of course I am going to do my brows first. And I'm going to be using a new foundation today that was sent to me. Alright, so like I was saying, I am going to be using a new foundation from the brand Miccilo, and they did send it over to me to try it out. And it is a soft matte full coverage lightweight concealer, and this company pretty much focuses on just making the concealer, and that is all they do because they want to make the best concealer. This company focuses pretty much on making just the foundation. They don't have anything else. I am looking at this. They have a primer, they have a brush, and they have the concealer, and that is their concentration. They want to kind of put all of their efforts into making the best foundation, which I commend, instead of having a whole bunch of different products. So this foundation is supposed to be full coverage, but it is sort of a buildable full coverage. So you won't be, according to them, getting full coverage off the break, which I appreciate too, because I don't necessarily need a full coverage foundation. But yeah, we'll try it out and we will see exactly where it is as far as their claims. Now, I picked the shade 107 or Honey. They do have it in a kit where you can have 3 different shades, and they'll send you 3 full-sized, and I believe this is a 1 ounce. Yeah, 3 1-ounce foundations. This is what the foundation looks like. I am hoping, and I've shaken it, so I'm thinking that's just what stuck around the sides of the bottle. And I am hoping that it matches my complexion, because it's kind of hard to pick a foundation and you haven't seen it in real life. But we'll see what happens. And I am excited to be using my Haunted Europe palette again, because I have not used it since like last season, and I need to use this palette. I am going to go ahead and put my eyeshadow base on, and it is going to be the Contemplative State by MAC as usual. And we will just try not to mess our brows up putting this on. And then I did not grab a primer, and I need to do that. So we are going to pause this video while I go grab me a primer, and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back. I am actually going to use the primer that I put in my basket last week because I didn't get a chance to use it. I did put foundation on, but I actually didn't use this primer with it. So this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum Priming Face Serum, and I have mine in Juice Boost. And I want to let this go ahead and settle in, and this one will give you a bit of a glow. And let me just use this brush. This is the brush from Danessa Myricks also, to kind of blend that in. It almost has like this like soothing cucumber smell to it, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's like one of the ingredients. Alright, I can see the glow already. So I am going to go ahead and get started with my eyeshadows, and I feel like I'm going to stay on this side of things here, because I've been doing neutrals, I've been doing greens, but not really like a pinky berry type eye look. So we are going to stay on that side, and I'm going to use the Refer 36 brush. It has like a little bit of a, and I've used it before, but it's like flat on one side and curved on the other side. I'm just going to use that to place like my crease color, and I'm going to use the shade Ghost River right here. Yeah, we will use Ghost River. And this will just be like a transition shade, so just in the crease right here. And this made quick work of that. Alright, so I am going to go into the shade. Let's use this brush. Let's use this Morphe brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Count Dracula, which is this shade right here, and that'll sort of be my crease color. So the color that I usually send up this way and in this way. Just stuck myself in the eye. And I am going to go in with the Refer 01. And what I want to use is the shade Bloody Mary, which is this shade right here. I think I'm going to put that like on the inner third. And we'll see how that looks. Just in this area right here. Am I not close enough? Let's see, let's just zoom in a little bit closer. And this brush does a pretty decent job of laying down that color, but I want it to be a little bit more pronounced, so we're just going to put a spray of my setting powder there. And yep, there's the pop. And I am going to use the same brush, but I'm going to flip it over on this side. And we are going to go in with the shade Krampus, which is that shade right there. And that's going to go on the other part of my lid. Let's see. Let's go in with Krampus here. I was looking at that shade Big Bad Wolf, and I wish maybe I'll put a little bit of that on top of Krampus. I'll show you that shade in just a sec. Yeah, so this is the shade Big Bad Wolf, and it's just sort of a silvery shade. I am going to put that like right in the center. I'm just going to use the same brush I use for Krampus. Yeah, that gives it a little bit of depth. Alright, and then I'm just going to take like a bullet brush. I feel like I need something a little bit darker on that outer corner, so I am going to go into the shade Black Forest, which is this shade right here, and we'll put that like in the outer V area. Just a bit, because I feel like I can't see my eyeshadows when my eyes are open. Alright, and I need to clean up right here. A little bit there, okay. And under the eye, do this one too. There's a little bit of fallout here. Okay. And I am going to come away from my eyes for a second. We'll sit that right there. And we are going to get into this foundation. I forgot that I put that glowy serum on. So this is pretty much a try it with me. And let's open it. As you can see, I have not used it yet. So let's see. Color looks pretty good. That's what it looks like, and it is halfway between the thick and thin, so it is a decent consistency. It's not going to run completely off your hand before you have a chance to apply it. This might be a little bit too light. We shall see. I am going to use, actually, this Denesamyrix brush again. We'll spray it. And let's see what happens. Yeah, this shade is a little light, but this is for just the purpose of seeing how the foundation acts on my skin. I feel like the undertone is a little off too. But let's see what we can do to kind of fix this. That is a little blotchy there. So this foundation, I would say, does kind of dry fast, so I would work in sections with it. And I am going to try for the first time this e.l.f. Glow Wand, Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour, and this is in the shade Medium Tan. Have not used it yet. We are going to use sparingly, just like a few dots. And let's grab a brush. So we'll use the Refer 35 brush because it's a small brush, and then we'll just blend that way. I am trying not to go outside of the hollows of my cheeks where I am already sort of naturally contoured, and bring it up this way some. I am also going to use a bronzer. I had this in my basket last week, but I'm going to keep it in there because I don't really get a lot of use out of it. And this is the Hourglass Tiger palette from last year. This is another one of those things. I don't have my hands on the new palette and cannot get the new palette quite yet because we're on a no-buy. So I am going to use the shade So this would be shade 1. I don't know what the shade is. These things are not in a good order. But anyway, I will use the shade right here as a bronzer, which may very well be one of their ambient lighting powders. I am not sure. Okay, and we shall put some on the forehead. All right, and I think we wanted to use one of the Halo, the e.l.f. Halo blushes as a highlighter, and I have it in the shade Rose Quartz, and Rose Quartz looks like this. And I have pumped this one up before, but we will squeeze up a little. There we go. And I will be kind of light with my application here because I am not sure about this one. And I am actually going to kind of just tap it this way first. And then I'll just grab a random brush. It won't be so random because I'm sitting here trying to pick it. This stuff is going to dry before I let's just use this one and just kind of blend that in. Forgot to put my blush on, but let me do that now. I am actually going to use a blush that I had in my basket last week because I think that this one would go the best with the eye look, and this is the Gucci blush in Warm Berry, and it looks like this. And I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty. This is actually a bronzer brush, but I am going to be using this for my blush. I don't know, I feel like something is like, I feel like I have a patch right there and I can't get rid of it. Alright, but we will move on because we don't want to overdo the blush. But I'm a little bit annoyed because I don't like that patch right there. Let's get this back again. Let's see. Can we? I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. Alright, so with that being done, and me feeling like I have too much blush on my face now, we are going to go back to the eyes. And I am going to use one of my Kaleidos eyeliners. And this is the purple one. This is the things are so hard to see. This is, I will put it on the screen somewhere because I cannot see it, but it is a purple shade. And these are, oh my God, the word is escaping me. These are multi-chrome. Alright, and I'm trying to figure out, should I just leave my inner corner alone or should I put a little bit of something in it? I think I'll just do a little bit of something. I'll take this brush here, which is the Rephr 26, and I'm going to go into the shade Oya Bachiu or Basiu Forest, and I know I am butchering that name, but we'll just put a little bit of light right here. Alright, and then I'm going to do my mascara off camera, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I am back. Mascara is done. I am just going to finish off with my Laura Mercier setting powder, medium deep. Oop. Alright, and I'm going to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm switching it up from the MAC. I probably should do both, but we'll just spray our face with the All Nighter. And the last thing I want to do is just to put a little bit of something on my lips, and this is another one of the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Creams, and this is in the shade Rose Julep. Just a little something. Okay. And now I am going to zoom out and give you my final thoughts. All right, so I am back. I am done. This is my look for today using the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. Still such a good palette. The Miccilo Soft Matte Long Lasting Liquid Foundation. This shade actually is a little bit light for me. So I couldn't like get the full effect of how well it would work for me. What I can tell you is that it is a matte. It is definitely a matte. It will sort of get patchy and dry up on you. Like I'm kind of not used to because I don't really use matte foundations. Even though this one says it's a soft matte, I recommend working in sections or else it will dry up and get patchy on you like it did on my forehead. At the end of the day, I do think that I was able to sort of work with the shade with my bronzer and all the rest of my makeup. But I would probably have to mix this with something that I have that's a little bit darker in order to be able to use it up. The price of this foundation is $29.95, and like I was saying, they have a kit. They have a fair kit, light kit, medium kit, tan kit, and rich kit. And the kits come with 3 different shades in it. So I would probably go with the rich kit. Since this one is a little bit too light, this one is shade 107. The rich kit has 108, 109, and 110 in it. Also, that would help you to be able to mix your foundations if you needed to. And the kit for the 3 foundations is only $54.95. Like if you bought them separately, it would be like $106 or somewhere in there. So the value is in actually picking up the kit. As far as everything else I used, I was supposed to use this here blush. Let's see something. Let's see if we can put it on that spot. Since this is kind of close to what I put on anyway, let's just put a little bit here just because I want to try these things out. Let me get a little brush that I can... Me and my little brush selections today, I tell you. But this is pretty. This is radiant too. And will it fill in that little section that looked like it lifted up? I think it does. Okay, we're not putting no more foundation on. That is it. And that is it for this video today. I have my little head wrap on today because I barely wanted to brush my hair, just being honest. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.